April 19th, 1995. For most people, this is just another day. But I live here in Oklahoma, and it's a day that we'll never forget. I had a couple poems that were born this day. This is one of them. And for a long time, I just referred to it as the unreadable poem because I was not able to ever read this out loud. But I'm going to try for you today. It's called This is Oklahoma. I was shown a picture of what used to be a building. As this man placed this gruesome scene on the table in front of me, he said, "This is Oklahoma." I reached out and I took his hand, told him to close his eyes, and I closed mine. Just for a moment, he could see through my eyes, not of my head, but of my heart. A woman ambulance driver held a bleeding child in her arms and could not put him down. Though she knew that there were others, she could not leave his side. I said, "This is Oklahoma." A man whose face and clothes were covered in his own blood was on his injured knees, digging through piles of rock with his bare hands, trying desperately to see if anyone else was alive. I said, "This is Oklahoma." Rescue workers crawled into places that could shift at any second and bury them alive. Tired and exhausted themselves, they stood in line, each waiting for their own turn to go back. This is Oklahoma. And from a place they simply called the pit, a mountain of a man emerged clinging to a toy, because it was all that he was able to find. And on his face, covered with tears, was written the true horror of this place. Yet he too went back and got in line. Yes, this is Oklahoma. I told the man that sat before me, "Do not look at the destruction, what was done here. To see the tragedy of what happened, you first have to see what was here before. But to truly understand this place that we call Oklahoma, all you have to do is look at what remains." Yes, this is Oklahoma.